else wants to discover the magical, and he's put magical in italics, so he's bounced that up, secrets of earning an extra 39,000 specific number as a dentist in the next 17 days, bold promise, short period of time, while working 3 days a week or less, enjoying a better sex life, stress-free life, even though the economy sucks. Okay, he's obviously stumbled. This is very much a first draft. Doesn't flow at all. And what's interesting is that Ed took a headline of mine that did flow and threw a bunch of beavers in there and set up dams and stuff. I don't know where to start. Actually, in this case, earning is okay, but that would be a word that I would work on. I think the original headline I used had earning. This one, what about magical? It seems unreal. Dentists don't believe in magic. They believe in ether, not ether. What is it? What's your sock say? The magical secrets. Boy, you're making big promise there. Who believes in magic? Kids. When you say it works like magic, you're tapping into it works so well, it's almost unbelievable. It worked like magic. Why do I say it worked like magic? Because magic is unbelievable. I better back that up. Magic doesn't carry that much weight anymore. It's been so overused, and it's been used by bad copywriters in place of words that they could have used that they ruined the word. It's one of those power words that has been ruined. Okay, here's where I stumbled first. First of all, who wants to discover this magical? Okay, who wants to discover the secrets of earning an extra $39,821 as a dentist in the next 17 days? It's okay. It's a little rhythm. It's going okay. You got the phrases down. While working 3 days a week or less. Bam, stops me right there. Didn't you just say 17 days? So if I'm working 17 days, is that 3 days during the 2.5 weeks at the 14 days, the plus the 3? What the hell are you talking about? So what you meant to say was for the rest of your career working 3 days a week. So you're going to decide what your USP is here. You're really confused, and you're confusing the reader. And it's because you're confused. You're doing an immediate, and then you're doing a long-range thing, okay? So and of course, we're knocking out the better sex life. While working 3 days of life and enjoying a stress-free life, even though the economy sucks. Now, I think he took the economy sucks from me, too. I know I've used that somewhere. Personally, I like it. I like when the economy sucks. However, it can be overused. So you got to decide what your USP is. And what you did is you took my headline, which had 4 USPs. It was like working less, making more, taking vacation. I forget what it was. Stress-free and debt-free. And I struggled over that. I pained, and I wanted to make it flow, and I wanted to make it and I knew that debt-free and stress-free, by talking to the client, I figured out what was high up. And I happened to be dealing with a coach who knew the hierarchy of what was important to these guys. Working less was high up there. The stress thing didn't have the same resonance as working less, even though we know it's probably connected. Yeah, it's more of a concept. So debt-free also was high enough to make it to the headline, not high enough to be major part of the USP, so I mashed them together, okay? So you got to get clear on what you're offering the guy. What's he going to walk away with